Hi, Goddess of Radical Self-Love for MECA. Make everyone count always. We are a support network for self-love and self-care. And I am here today with the second Walk Away Wednesdays. Walk away from that which is not serving you. Serving your higher purpose, serving your self-care, serving your radical self-love, serving you in a way that supports what it is that you want in this world. So I had quite a few downloads this week from some pretty amazing experiences, but also it must have been the blood moon. It really got things stirring in there, which is so great for me and you all, because yes, I walked away from so much in the last few years, and having things now become so profound in my life to wake me up and stir the pot and get things moving in another direction, well, it helps to be a conduit of source. So I understand how to not only help myself, but to help all of you. It's special. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you all so much, and your likes and comments and shares and subscribes. I am extremely grateful to be able to share with you each and every day and take up this time of yours, because I understand how precious it is. We're going to talk about that today. Yeah. So we're going to read from Meditations from Conversations with God by Neil Donald Walsh. You cannot experience yourself as what you are until you've encountered what you are not. This is the purpose of the theory of relativity and all physical life. It is by that which you are not that you yourself are defined. Yeah, pretty much my whole life. Figuring out who I was by that which I was not. A lot of people showed me that which I was not. If you follow The Snake That Never Sheds, the memoir, you will see from a very young age the constant manipulation of the truth of who I was to protect, well, a lot of people needed to protect themselves because they, were doing things that were not moral and ethical. So from a very young age, I was very powerful, and I needed a lot of strength. And there were times, a lot of times, that I fell to the weakness of not understanding my strength, but also feeling this immense pressure to stop evil. And when I was in a position of self-doubt or self-harming or any of these lower level emotional being situations that I went through, and times it really wasn't about myself. It was about not really wanting to live in a world that had individuals treating each other in such a way, in such a fashion. It's not what I believed was actually supposed to be happening, and I didn't like it. And so now I don't have to worry about that, because I'm the goddess of radical self-love, and I am changing the way things work. That's what I do. I kind of do make sure that when things are not going the way they're supposed to go, that I step in and advocate for others. So, Walk Away Wednesdays for me, I was told, have to do with the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles, if you know anything about tarot, it kind of depicts this woman who is shunned or left out in the cold with her children. And for most of my life, that's pretty much what would happen. Although I would definitely pick myself up and move on through. But it was this thought process that I had for so long that I guess that I deserved that, or maybe it was just this cyclical pattern that I couldn't get out of. Yeah, it was like a Ferris wheel. Like, you go up, and then you go back down. And you go up, and you go back down. Different people, same situation, over and over. So, Walk Away Wednesdays for me today is walking away from the Five of Pentacles, which it kind of does definitely align with caregiving and care receiving, caregivers and care receivers, because if you are a caregiver as a profession or a care receiver, you definitely are left out in the cold in a lot of situations, especially economics. And we can change that very easily, and I know how. And care receivers, not getting the quality of care you deserve, left out in the cold. We can change that too. I know how. Yep. So all these life experiences, though, if you look at the snake that never sheds, one thing, do not feel sorry for me or Lonnie. I am very strong. She is very strong. We are very powerful. So, yeah, we don't need a pity party. That would have been Five of Pentacles, and that's getting left behind. So, what exactly, if we're leaving behind the Five of Pentacles, do we now demand in our lives, right? Because we can make demands. Like, this is the way it is. I want this. I am this, right? So, for me, it's more about my time. My time is very valuable. Time and appreciation. So, just one small tidbit about that Five of Pentacles, since this all kind of got started when I had to make the choice to be in a Five of Pentacles position, I thought, but it wasn't really. I chose this after being in a Five of Pentacles position for a very long time. It's funny because people think that when I left, I was in the Five of Pentacles position, but I wasn't. I was in the Goddess of Radical Self-Love position and the Queen position. Yes, the Emperor, Empress, Goddess. That's who I am. So when I was in the Five of Pentacles position, I was in a, what others thought to be, or society would have thought to be, a very comfy, cozy, high society lifestyle that was cold. And very similar to my Iron Mermaid up there. That was the position that the family would like me to have stayed in, where I could not speak. I was just a pretty little mermaid. And when I would speak, my knowing, my thoughts, beliefs, wisdom, any of it, it fell on deaf ears, or I was made to look like the fool. And I'm definitely not a fool. So now in my life, with Walk Away Wednesdays, I have come to realize that there are still people who don't understand who I am. They think the Goddess of Radical Self-Love is, I guess you would say, a stage name. Or that my presence is still as an Iron Mermaid. However, I have this dismissal factor now. It's kind of like this wand. It can be used as a sword. Off with your head. Just kidding, I won't cut your head off. I'll just dismiss you. It's pretty easy. So what am I talking about? Basically, my energy is so valuable. My energy is so high and it runs at such a high vibration that a lot of times people want to be around me, which is awesome because I love being around people. I love my friends. I love my family. I love meeting new people. I love it. However, because my time is so valuable, I have to be using discernment. And when I use discernment, it kind of goes a little like this. I see how much you value my time by how much you appreciate the time I'm spending. And going out of my way to make sure I bring you what you need, which might be support, which might be fun, because I'm fun too. It has to be appreciated. And I can tell when people are appreciating the entirety of who I am or just the facade of who I am, like my face. I get it. I understand. Yeah, but I'm not the face. I'm not an Iron Mermaid. There's a whole lot more, and it's pretty awesome. Yeah, so my friends, when they call, they understand I am taking time out of my day to speak with them. They understand and they appreciate the time that I am giving them. And they understand that I am not going to spend time talking to them very long unless it is something that is very real. I do not accept phone calls to talk about the weather. No. Don't waste my time. Yeah. And so I just wanted to say, since I'm on a hermit mode now and speaking through and with my higher self, that I think it needs to be said that expectations on my time need to be appreciated in a way that represents who I am. Yep. And a couple of my friends gave me a little, well, I like to believe they're Dharma coins to remind me who I am. So, for instance, one of my friends saw me pulling into a parking lot, right? That you had to pay for parking. And instantly went and paid for the parking before I could even get out of the car or park. Another, when I said, I'm too tired to drive, I can't do it tonight, but I would have loved to spend time with you. Had a car come for me. Yes, they recognize my time and my energy needs to be spent in other ways. And I need to be able to, well, stop and breathe for a moment because I am constantly giving. And I did want to find this one quote from the Hood Mystic because he kind of brought up something that was pretty amazing. Well, a couple things. The law of opulence. There is enough to go around, but it is your own belief of what it is you deserve that holds you back. So as I was saying, caregivers and care receivers, there is plenty to go around, believe me. There's plenty. Share, share, share. And I like that law of opulence, very much so. There is enough money to go around. There is enough food. There is enough land. Because we have been lied to. social programming. Oh yes, here it is. I love this. Real love is when it rains on a river and you see the ripple effect on the surface. So I wrote a little something that I think I can just read off of here because I don't want to mess it up. So real love is when it rains on a river and you see the ripple effect on the surface. It is the precipitation that is released after the evaporation process. I am water. I fill everyone's cup. I fill all of those spaces and places that others have such a hard time getting to with light and love and acceptance. I need the rain. I deserve the rain. I just love reading this because it is so true. And I will accept nothing less than constant rain in my relationship with another sharing such close space with me. If you want to have my energy in such close proximity to yours, well, you better be bringing your A game and making it rain. Not rain, pour. Not pour, but flooding. Yes. That is how exceptional my energy is. So, relationships, friendships, they're amazing. And I definitely have and use discernment now. Yeah, it is an exclusive club. Sorry, but I am not just going to let anybody be in my club because I deserve what I give back. And I realize not everybody has the same energy as I do. I understand that. But I do love and accept appreciation. I really love it. It makes me feel amazing. So when I'm talking about, let's say, as a queen, looking at a possible future king, yeah, I think I should read this one too. It's pretty good. I'm not trying to make a man, no, or design anyone who should be in my life. I have let go of that control long ago. However, I am summoning my equal, who understands I am a goddess. I am a queen. That was actually my nickname growing up, Queenie. I should have claimed it back then, but I was embarrassed. I should have never been embarrassed. I am a queen. I claim it. I'm the Queen of Cups. I'm the Queen of Swords. I'm the Queen of Wands. And I'm the Queen of Pentacles. I'm a magician. I'm an alchemist. I have no worries. I have no fears. Nothing holds me back anymore. I really, really love and value my tub time. So if somebody's going to pull me away from my tub time, got to be bringing it. Yep. I value my alone time. I see my alone time as, I cherish it. It's everything. So this is coming from a humble place. However, it's coming from a place of knowing who I am, accepting who I am, knowing my truth, living my truth. That's radical self-love. I'm not basing my feelings or my knowing or what I wouldn't say they're my expectations. They're just what I deserve, who I am, what I am willing to accept. It's a buffet. I get to choose. I'm summoning the man who knows that I'm the queen, his queen. and will never let me forget it for a moment. If and when, until that happens, I shouldn't say if and when because it will happen very shortly, I have no problem hanging out with myself. I love working. I love creating for my community. I love being a part of my community. I love spending time with my family. I love spending time with my friends. So, kind of with a man, don't waste my time unless you're ready to actually come for this in the right way. Because I'm not here to play games. I'm not here to pass time. No. So that's kind of a fun one for Walk Away Wednesday, wouldn't you think? Leaving and walking away from the Five of Pentacles, knowing exactly who I am and what I deserve. Yeah, just like all you do. I would love to know what you all are walking away from on Wednesday. That would be an awesome thing for you guys to comment on. Yeah, I would love. Please tell me what you're going to walk away for today on Wednesday. And let's do our Caregiver Cheer. Caregivers, healers of the world, thank you for walking away from that which no longer serves you. Thank you for understanding and knowing what it is you deserve in your life. Thank you for practicing self-care and self-love so that all the clarity you need comes to you. Thank you so much for delivering care that comes from your heart and is filled with compassion. Thank you so much for showing up in a way that lights others' worlds. Thank you for being educated on your care process. Thank you for being part of our community as leaders. Thank you for communicating your knowledge to the greater public. Thank you for having higher expectations for wages and benefits. Thank you for doing what you need to make sure those come to fruition faster, like joining MECA. Thank you so much for your love and support of those you care for. Thank you for bringing your gifts home to your friends and family. Thank you so much for understanding your worth. Thank you for your loyalty to your morals and values. Thank you for showing the rest of the world a higher integrity. Thank you so much for spending this time, and we will be back in a little bit with our meditation. Love you all so much. Have a wonderful Walk Away Wednesday. I can't wait to hear everything you guys are walking away from. Please comment so I know. Hi again, everyone. So on this meditation, we're going to do it a little different. We're going to have a movement meditation. Movement as in dance. So we're just going to flow and go with our music, and anything that comes in, just watch it. Let your creativity lead you. We're still going to unlock our chakras and get them energized for the day. So let's reach out And pull in all the energy from the divine. Pull it down into our crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra. Reach around and pull up all the energy from Gaia to our root chakra, sacral plexus, solar plexus, and heart chakra, where they meet as one. And again, reach out and around and up all the way to the divine and pull it down to your crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra. And reach around. Gaia, pull in all of the energy she has to offer us to our root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, and our heart chakra. Just remember to breathe. You all can move in whatever way you would like. Hope you all have fun with that. Yes, let's reach around. Stretches. Self-hugs. Self-love. Thank yourselves for going on our meditation today. Relaxing into your bodies. We're so happy. Rub your angel wings. Make sure you share your hugs with others and your energy. Now that we infused it with so much energy, do not keep it all to yourself. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.